Dave, I'd like to roll through a couple of customer scenarios if we could. The first client is a mining customer. They have 5 mines in New South Wales and Queensland. How would you navigate the replacement of the ageing infrastructure, more around compute, storage, backup, security?
If we're talking about on-prem, as in hybrid, augmented with Azure services, a lot of the stuff on the right is very pertinent. However, there's a bit of work to get there. How I would start would be Azure Stack HCI. So this is a concept of Azure Compute running at the edge. So if we replace the agent infrastructure with Azure certified nodes for Azure Stack HCI, that allows us to run a subset of the Azure services on-prem. So by using Azure Arc, we can manage that on-prem infrastructure from Azure. We can also deploy these services on-prem. So these are Azure native services which we can push down to on-prem hardware. Now that gives us edge processing for mine site data. Once we start there, we can slowly shift to the right and start using some of the cognitive services for predictive mechanical maintenance. Mm-hmm. As we know, that does cost mine sites millions for unplanned downtime. So by streaming IoT edge data, so all of the sensors for heavy machinery, vibration, temperature, matching those components up with the ERP system, so connecting into that using Logic app or function apps, we can then compare vibration of a drill bit, temperature, match it up to its product specifications, and using Stream Analytics, we can potentially come back with this device is going to fail in X number of days, so that that device can be shut down and replaced. Once we start moving into this right-hand space, Azure Percept and Video Analyzer. So if we have all of the video streams from all of the different safety areas in a mine site, we can start doing object detection, human count, also safety gear protection. So using advanced video analytics, we can determine if a worker in a mine site has the correct safety equipment. And if not, do something about it using Azure Automation and functions.
Once this platform is in place, it's up to your imagination where you can take it within your business to improve processes.
Absolutely. That's the really exciting thing about Azure is once you start building your own solutions, you realize how easy it is to do it and how much agility you add to your operation. So Logic Apps, for example, is great, absolutely amazing service. So you can visually construct complicated workflows and integrate with multiple systems. So an ERP system, a website, a storage account. You can bring all of that data in, process it, and send it out somewhere. And with 4 data centers in country, you do have a lot of flexibility as well. So you can deploy infrastructure in Sydney, Melbourne, or the 2 Canberra regions, as well as your own virtual Azure data center using Azure Stack HCI.
For customers who would like to know more but really would like to go through this with somebody or to look at the Azure Periodic Table or the Azure product set more on how it can help their business, what do I do next?
Reach out to your customer representative to set up a pre-sales technical architecture whiteboard discussion. Alternatively, if you have interest in a particular element, you can hit the Inquire Now button and we'll reach out to you.